And we are back.
To continue the journey once more.
Once more, finally, hopefully one last time.
Hopefully, this is the last episode or last couple episodes for us.
This won't be the last episode, but it'll be the last recording session for this.
Trying to knock this one out for you guys.
At dawn, your companions are prepared to depart. Everyone is silent. Your travels are to take you back to the Hulk of Ors, but soon after, the stars shall draw you here again.
Not the stars!
Why don't we just stay here? I mean,
Gotta fly and
I know we
bump
gotta
uglies with a bunch of other boats.
I know we gotta do a bunch of other fucking rites, but...
There's no one else to bother.
Yeah,
there's some people.
There's a dude.
Bash.
What is that? Fucking Almer.
That's you.
I know, I was trying to remember his voice. Have you not done enough yet, Nightwings? Father was just now attempting rest, but still, you torment him. You may think you have some honor in you, but I can see plain that you really are, or what you really are. Leave us alone, damn you.
Blap, blap,
By
blap,
fate.
blap, blap, blap.
Game is not long enough. We need to fucking smash into fucking boats.
Okay, so
Let's
see.
take
Bottomless
the
Trench.
Under King. No, let's not do that one.
Bay.
It's fucking Bay.
oh, let's go with Panther.
Yeah, let's buff her up.
Also, because I didn't want to go anywhere else, I didn't care. It's like, this is good enough. This is a perfect spot.
Having reached the Ragged Rock, you decide to accompany Pamitha for a long walk among the steady currents. Your conversation soon turns to matters of the rites, which you discuss at length. Most of the time, I think none of this makes any sense, but once in a while, you put it together for me, Rita, darling. By the time you return to the wagon, you sense she gained a deeper understanding of it all.
You're welcome, Pamitha. I wasn't talking, and you kept muttering to yourself. But yeah, I totally helped this.
Pamitha cannot rise in rank.
Damn it! I should have done Bay. I didn't listen. She's before anybody else.
Yeah, man. I mean...
No!
Fuck it. Not that it matters. I mean...
Shit!
Who is going to be the...
Bay's gonna be one of my final people.
I mean, who's going to be the one you're going to liberate?
I don't think there's anyone else to liberate after this.
No, I mean, who's going to be your last one to liberate? Like, you've got one more, right?
I don't
I mean,
know.
unless you lose, who's it going to be?
I'm gonna go here really quick.
The Black Wagon.
Because there's Bay, like my final team is gonna be Bertrude, Bay, and Pamitha.
Makes sense.
BPB.
Well,
I'll put a BPB out on this guy.
We know...
We know Volfred's a freaking lackluster human being. All my personality is just gone. What do I have left?
All your people are
This
gone.
stupid tree that can't do anything? The conniving snake who wants to stay on the land?
Oh, shit, it actually says they're crimes?
Oh shit, it does?
Well, I mean, it says unknown, but that's crazy. It actually gives you information.
Publishing.
Publishing and insurrection.
When did this stuff come out? Has it been that long since we read this?
Don't recall.
Unknown. Maybe you can actually unlock these.
Yeah. I mean, it probably shows up. Let's get to a... Right.
Oh, we should probably equip them really quick, though. Put on...
Equip what?
Remember, because we, lost some people. So...
Oh, that's right, and you got a bunch of other shit.
Okay. The bearer's ore remains while grasping the orb, but cannot cast.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably okay for Bay.
I can't remember which one is the one that you hated.
This one. The hoof.
But cannot grasp the orb. Yeah, that one sucks.
Okay, +2 hope, +2 presence.
Those rings only work if you
I know if you have them.
Yeah, separated.
So that's the heart.
That is the idol. I mean, you're only gonna have 3 people on the right, so if you're keeping the heart on
This is probably good what I
Pamitha,
had. Because this is just like... Oh, no, that's just extra damage. I don't want that.
yeah.
What's Sandalwood got?
Sandalwood has...
That's the charm for 60%, so I'm going to put that on her.
Yes.
And I guess I'll put...
Keep in mind, remember if you remember, last time when you performed with certain people before the final rite, they got sick and you weren't able to use them. I don't think it's going to be the case, but I'm just saying, keep in mind, they might try to fuck with you.
I only got 4 people left, but if I'm going to probably put anyone up to the sky, it'll be Pamitha.
Yeah.
She'll be the next one I liberate.
By now, having to make preparations for the rites has become second nature to your companions, or the ones that fucking remain. They go about the process efficiently and, this time, in almost total silence.
This is going to be hard, too, because I can lose in the last fight as well.
Yeah. You cannot shake the sense that the routine shall not go on much longer.
Really? Because it felt like we've been very routine for the last 10 episodes or so.
Pamitha approaches and confirms to you that the Nightwing sigil is set. Everyone has their books and raiments, and the grounds are ready. Everything should be in order. I hope you're ready for this, reader darling. Not just the rite, but whatever is in store for that, after that. Though, maybe none of us are. None among us, not the Tempers. If all of this really is some test, we're being tested now.
Well, I hope this is the last test, because I aced all my other exams. I'm not really ready to fail this one.
You and Pamitha stand strong in silence for a time, looking for the stars above to show some indication that the rite is to commence.
Yeah, it's just me now.
It is taking too long. Fucking tell me about it.
No kidding. This awkward tension is just so weird.
Concern begins to well up in you. But then, you explode!
Oh no!
An orgasm. Ah. Ah. That's my orgasm sound. Ah. You were like, that's fucking disgusting. I'm unsubscribing immediately.
I'm unsubscribing so quickly.
How quickly? How quickly? So quickly.
So quickly. She was not satisfied. Not at all.
It's hard to satisfy a bird person.
Yeah, it is very hard to satisfy. They just keep fluttering away.
Mm-hmm. They're flighty.
Okay, this will be my last chance to kind of get an idea for how to fight this thing.
This is going to be your last set of rights, so...
I almost feel like the person that worked on Sundered worked on this game, you know? Like, it's almost like the Sundered artwork.
Kind of. I see what you're saying, like the lines.
The line work is very similar, some of the hands.
Why didn't I think about that?
I didn't think about it till today because I'm starting a new big piece. You know how, like, I did that giant piece of artwork about 24 by 30? Mm-hmm. And while I was working in my classroom. So for those of you guys that don't know, I was working on a giant piece of artwork little by little each day, and I kind of started a new one. But first, go ahead and talk.
There they are, huh? Come to show us up one last time, I guess. Used to be we could take these Nightwings any old night, but now it ain't so simple anymore.
It should be easier. There's only 4 of us left.
I can't get over the fact that his broken horn looks like a fucking jawbreaker. I still love it. We got this one last shot against these guys. Maybe as well give it all might as well give it all we've got, yeah? Let's make them cry. Fuck them up. Not in the way that you lose, but fuck them up.
So many choices I can't decide.
I think you should choose Bay. I think you should choose Pamitha. And how about that tree? No, fuck that bitch.
No, fuck that guy.
Fuck that tree. I hope he dies.
But yeah, I'm working on a new art piece, and I needed to think of what the theme for this one was going to be. Mm-hmm. And swipe pause. Our adversaries. I'm trying to remember how to do this thing.
She's like Irish?
She is. Our
Scottish? I can't remember.
Tempers. If this be our final confrontation against them, then let us show them our true power here and now.
That's her. Nightwings. Thought I'd mention, after this rite's over, I'm calling it quits. So, do old Iggy a solid and make me work for this one like I used to.
You betcha, Iggy.
Bye, Iggy. I kind of like Ignarious better. That sounds a lot. Iggy sounds like he's a fucking child.
Oh, I gotta play this game again.
Yeah. There you go. You did it. Fucking what the fuck? They're being really bad. You remember you can jump.
Yes. Oh, so I'm working on a new art piece. Last one was all original characters, and I just worked on it little by little when I got an idea for something. A lot of times, it took a long time to do that one.
Are you talking about the, wow, is it getting really, like, glitchy? And the screen's, like, having stutter?
A little bit.
Are you talking about, like, your desk piece with all the individual stuff on it?
Yeah, exactly. So I started a new one. That way, that one started, was just, I started with drawing, like, a clock, and then after I drew the clock, I kind of
just went for original character pieces?
Yeah, just went for original characters. Some were based on the daily prompts that I gave the students.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
And
oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Other ones were just like ideas that I had.
You are wrecking these people.
I am wrecking them hard.
Is he even moving? Ugh, you Nightwings. You've been practicing, ain't ya? You should maybe move instead.
Yeah.
And what about you, Iggy? Wait, what?
This is
he's talking to himself.
Yeah.
What about you, Iggy? You're just a washed-up old goat. Because he has horns. You're through. How long you gonna keep at this? Getting weaker and weaker and worse, huh?
You made probably a bad idea with your chin tattoo. That's gotta hurt.
Hey man, I'd get a chin tattoo. I'd get a sweet fucking like flavor saver underneath. Come on then, Nightwings. Finish it already, will ya? Sooner we wrap this up, sooner we all can catch some shut-eye and put an end to this damn day.
If you insist.
He's not really fighting. I don't know if that's like a reason or if he's just not good at this.
I'm not sure. Maybe these
It's
are,
almost like he's trying
it
to
kinda feels
lose.
like it almost feels like he is trying to lose.
Because he's not moving, it's just his team. I mean, the game does some tricky stuff.
But yeah, all of that was
damn.
an original piece, like just original characters. The only one that wasn't was I drew the bomb from Final Fantasy because a student spilled paint on it. For those of you that don't understand, like I have a desk at work and I covered it with butcher paper.
Oh, fuck.
Because I'd always wanted to work on toned paper and I've never created a piece that was that big.
Yeah, it had a nice texture to it, too.
Yeah, so it came out really cool. I just used colored pencils and all this stuff that we had in class. Just very simple, not like elegant like Copic markers or anything like super fancy. Just to see what I could do with like more traditional stuff and just a way of practicing each day.
Turned out
Now
pretty
they're getting
tight.
hard. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. So now I'm gonna start another one, and I've decided to do video game characters that I haven't drawn before. And one of the things is like, man, I need to fill up these corners. So I was like, ooh, I want to do something from Shadow of the Colossus. And I
Nice.
wanted to do something that was another big character. I tried looking up giant robots, and I couldn't really find anything. And I
Oh,
thought,
like Colossus-sized
yeah,
characters?
Colossus-sized characters. And I was like, oh, that's right. What about the bosses from Sundered? So now as we were looking
that's
at
right.
this, I was drawing the hands for like the final boss of Sundered on that piece today. And I was looking at the hands of like that thing clasping around the unicorn. I was like, oh, wow. That looks a lot like the Sundered artwork.
It does. The scribes. I knew that they would favor us, I think. Although, I hope that they show mercy to the Tempers, too. I guess that's that. The Tempers, they won't have much of a chance of getting out of here anymore, will they? Darling.
Ye Tempers, ye conducted here with such a fury and such desperation, that we must commend ye for despite the outcome which hath favored us.
I guess this means that they don't get a chance to fucking go for the liberation then, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Tempers. Always wanted to get out, go out on top, but thinking it's time we call it. Come on, let's go drink to this. Got something I've been saving just for a special occasion. You did it.
He's
you
less of a dick right
you
now.
beat them into the ground and,
I'm
and
the best.
sentenced them to hell
Yeah.
forever.
Bertram cannot rise in rank.
Yeah, he seemed to have an attitude change, didn't he?
Yeah.
Although I don't think he was ever like evil. I think he was more like he just wanted to get out of there according to any means
Right.
or by any means.
Yeah, he was just tired of being on this place. He'd been here forever.
Imagine being tired of Pyre.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. Like you don't think you'd ever get tired of this game ever.
Inside the wagon, after prevailing over the Tempers, Pamitha is discussing aspects of the outcome with the others when the lone minstrel seeks you out. Pardon the interruption, reader.
3 girls walk into a cabin with a stick. What happens?
I think I've heard this joke before. Though I need to ask a moment of your time, while the night is clear enough for you to see. Please, come have a look outside. Perhaps the news of your next destination may further still the hearts of your companions. Stir the hearts of your companions. That just fucking clicked. Among what stars yet remain shining in the night, one of them now burns as bright as ever you have seen. That is weird. Oh, the path to freedom calls. Hopefully, yes, let's go right to it. Let's
Perfect.
go right to this shit. Fucking end it.
But yeah, I still need to find somewhere to put up that piece that I did last time.
It's huge. You got the,
I have it in a nice frame too.
yeah, I was gonna say you have it as a
Yeah,
frame.
Put somewhere.
You'll find a wall. The cycle turns even more quickly now, until such time it shall shudder to a halt. He makes a sound, then almost like a laugh. He makes a sound then, almost like a laugh? What? It's so weirdly written.
It really is.
I forgot myself, reader. I should not say such things. The scribes, they would say that one ought focus on the path in front of him.
Good, let's focus on that then.
Then we set forth to walk a long and labored path. It can be all too much. If we stand back and look upon it as a whole, we may well decide to turn around. But if we begin to walk, whilst casting down our gaze and whilst resisting well the urge to blah blah blah, careful progress. Soon enough, we may arrive when we endeavored. Okay.
I feel like you're mailing it in on the last episode.
No, I mean, he's just being fucking like trying to be mysterious. He's like, oh, so long as we stay on the path, we'll always reach our destination. It's like, wow, where'd you get that fucking fable
Great
from?
proverb, minstrel.
God damn. Somebody was talking about a video before about fables, and I never remember what person puts it out.
Oh!
Wow, you got fucked over, buddy.
Boom!
They were talking about proverbs and or fables and how fucked up they are.
False night wings.
Or that calls down to all of you, from atop his wagon.
Again you seek to climb that cursed mountain beneath us. Again you seek to take my rightful place.
That's not nice.
I should send you crashing down to it that you may fall as I have.
Whoa, an eye for an eye, buddy. He stares down at all of you.
But I shall not.
Oh, that's very kind.
Rather, we shall meet upon the summit, ere the last cycle of the rites is ended. Until then.
Until then, indeed. Bye, bitch.
Bye-bye.
He's just like, adios. I rammed you for no reason.
Oh, cool. There's
It's
only
just-
one choice. Oh, no,
there's
there's another
Temple
one.
Cistern. Oh, man.
Well-
What a choice. Do we choose Bertrude or Volfred the Tree?
If I have to bring him in, though, and this gives him more experience, I should probably do it.
I mean, wait, Bertrude's already max level anyway.
Yeah, that's why I was just gonna, like...
Orlex spoke the truth. He has a right to gain the summit. When the time comes, Celeste shall deem him worthy and shall let him pass.
She's not a very good gate guardian if she's just letting two teams fight over
She
this.
fucking lets everyone pass. She's like a gate whore.
I know.
While he has transgressed against
Gotta
the
guard
rites.
that, man. It's special. Your V-gate is not something just to let anybody go past.
Don't let everyone hit it. He has also already been anointed and prevailed. Nothing is written in the book on this, and liberty ought already be his. For the time, it seems that he has not yet traveled to the summit. Perhaps he is still making preparations for his fellow exiles.
Shouldn't he just get to go? He already won.
That's what I thought. When exactly Orlek intends to make good on his promise, he did not make clear. For now, you are to confront Oldmild and the withdrawn upon the summit, but first you may prepare. Wait, what? We still have to...
I think there's just 2 fights in a row.
I hope so. Later that afternoon, you accompany...
No, hey, wait a minute, I'll handle this. Later you find a stupid tree. You ignore what the stupid tree has to say because he's not a part of this team. He thinks he's in charge, but he's actually not.
Bye, tree. I thought you said I was the one sick of this series.
I'm just sick of Volfred. He screwed me. Okay. Valuables.
You can raise one person
Teach
up.
when you're failing. All right, let's do this for Bay.
Is Bay? Yeah, Bay needs it. Bay could not need it, but she can use it. Me? Oh,
sorry.
fuck.
I forgot this wasn't a character that we don't ignore.
You asked Bay to. You ignore her. You asked Bay to explain to you in her own words the histories of the 8 scribes and speak to how their varied backgrounds form the basis not just of the rites but of the Commonwealth. Bye, Bay.
Come on. She might
No.
level up after this.
I mean,
last fight.
I think she'll do one more fight and she'll be good. I know they must be watching still. I know it. You do believe in them as well, don't you?
You'll be happy living on the ground with Volfred.
Bye, Bay.
If I could bring both Bay and Pamitha up, I totally would, just so they could leave him down on the ground and be like, haha, you're no better than a pile of twigs.
She's like, they fucking left me with this fucking tree.
Hey, she still got him, though. He's
Yeah.
amazing. Look at that guy.
Here in the ancient formations of Mount Alehu, you encountered a messenger imp come to deliver news and rumors from the other side. The news of this time pertains to Hedwyn, whom you liberated at the fall of Celium. In case you forgot who's on your team and who's not, you learn Hedwyn safely returned to the Commonwealth where he was clothed and welcome. Did he come back naked? And his transgressions are for
He just
all
shows up
forgiven.
naked like in the Terminator. Oh, shit.
He just comes back
Is this
like in
a
the
thing?
Matrix.
He's just naked. It's like, oh, I should be modish.
Shows up in like a gooey egg thing, naked. He's like, blah. God. He was to be groomed for a leadership position of his choice, whether on the council or the blood border, each equally as lucrative and secretive as well. Oh, is he a spy?
Okay, so it's just their expanse that they protect. Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
it's the story that we don't actually get to see, we only hear about.
Oh, cool, like Final Fantasy XI, whenever they'd be like, there's this place where everything else exists. Mm-hmm. You're never gonna go there.
Pretty much. How about next time? Beep bop boop.
I think the next episode might be the last one. We might be.
I don't know, man. It doesn't feel like this
Maybe
series
one or
is
two,
ever
I
gonna
don't know.
end.
We think like every episode we're like we're almost there.
We've been saying we're almost there for
like
40 episodes. It's like, oh, cool, we got to the Liberation Rite. Awesome. I didn't think the game was gonna be this short. Oh, fuck, we're only 20% into the game.
Nope, we were so wrong.